Kanye's trolling when Vultures 2. I don't even know if that's a real thing, to be honest. Because was it supposed to drop like today? I mean, we might end up getting it eventually, but what does it say on Spotify? I think it says Vultures 1, so it seems like he's trying to. It's not like Donda, where there was no number, and then he came out with Donda 2, but he didn't actually drop that on streaming platforms, I don't think. But yeah, I could see Vultures 2, just not now. And you know Kanye, like, he's never going to drop. But regardless, what I wanted to talk about was how Carnival is already platinum and how Kanye really changed the game with this song because he was independent. And so he kind of showed that you can still, I don't even know when Vultures dropped, but I think it was like less than a month ago. And so technically he went platinum with a single. This is like number 3 on Billboard. Maybe it dropped to number 5 because I think there are some other songs. Beyonce with a country song went number 1 perhaps. But still, now all this money is going directly to him, other than the distribution company where maybe they're getting like 20%, but like he's backing it. I don't know if he's using all too much promo other than maybe like playlisting or something, but like this is kind of what I'm trying to tell y'all with, like, is it really worth it to sign to a label because they're giving you like a small bag in the grand scheme of things, whereas you could just be Kanye, and yes, it's harder to do and pull off by yourself because you don't have the money up front, but like look at him now. He could have gone to a label and gotten, who knows, like I don't even know, like 100 M's for a couple albums, maybe some past catalog. I think he bought his masters back. I don't even want to see what that number looks like because Future sold what, like a portion of his discography for like 100 mil or close to it. And Drake allegedly getting 500 mil for his latest deal. So Kanye could probably, for his catalog, probably something along the lines of Drake with like $500 million or something close to it or more. I don't know, because Kanye has hella hits. But as I was saying, he did this independently. And so now platinum single, like what does that even mean? Like 1 million copies? So let's say however many streams that is. Let's just check on Spotify on like how much money he's getting from this. And that's just one platform, by the way. That is not all of them. So let's see. Spotify, let's see, 154 mil. So let's multiply that by 2 maybe. So that's 300 million streams. Plus there was probably a lot of, like actual downloads because Kanye fans will show out. And he used all the promo. He bought a Super Bowl commercial and sold clothes where he made what was like $30 million or some crazy number like that. So 300,000 times, or 300 million, times 0.004. He's just on that song alone getting upwards of like 1.2 to $2 million in less than a month. Crazy. So does he really need a deal? What can you do with, I don't even know, like $1 million, like $500 million? Like what do you even buy, bro? You just buy a mansion that's worth 100 mil and you can't even, I bet you get lost in that like a labyrinth. So he really changed the game. And honestly, when artists get this successful, I feel like that might be the next move. People might look into that. Whereas Drake could easily, I know there were some rumblings, academics was talking about it a long time ago, whereas if like labels low-key need Drake so that they can have a good market share of the music because his streams are such a high proportion of what people are listening to. Same thing with like Taylor Swift. But if you take all those artists, and they're very capable of just doing it independently at this point because they have such big names, but like it might revolutionize the industry in that like labels just aren't really needed for those big artists. But at the same time, they're giving up hella bags. So, are you going to wait 100 years for being Kanye, an icon, to scrape up all the 100 million or $500 million that it's going to equate to along the lines? Or are you just going to take the money up front from the label and have them own all of the money or all of the music? Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny, I think he has like a distribution deal. So he's the same already. He's not really taking a big bag up front, or in a distribution deal, you can still get a big bag, but he still owns like a large portion of it. So he just gets less money up front. But with the amount of streams that he get, like, look at this. So Kanye's fighting, like, I'm not dissing Kanye, but he's fighting for like 154 mil for in a month. But Bad Bunny, he'll hit like 1 billion on literally every single song on his last project. Look at this. Almost 1 billion streams, 200. Ugh. Then Latinos go crazy. But the thing is, if this is not in the US, he'll technically get less money per stream just because like Americans are so consumeristic or whatever the word is. And so the streams don't pay out as much.